Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Henry Vernon from ACC Driving School in South Florida. I'm going to run you through the actual driving test. I have multiple videos on the channel that shows exactly what the driving test is in multiple Florida DMV locations. I make the videos because I realize people don't search too much. They just kind of watch the few videos that's shown to them when they first entered the YouTube channel. So I'm consistently making new videos showing the driving test. I'm gonna go over this test here. I'm in South Florida, like I said, and this is the test as it's going to be done at the DMV. We're gonna go through everything step by step. Please watch the video to the end. You will not know exactly what on the test if you don't watch it. I know people like to jump out and ask questions, but please watch it to the end and then ask questions. If you're trying to get a driver's license, I feel like the least you could do is invest 8 minutes into watching a video. Alright? Let me put on my seatbelt before I get people jumping in the comments to ask me about my seatbelt. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? So let me put it on. Alright, so the test starts here in a location like this where you will see they have signs that says no practice parking. All DMVs will have something like that. The examiners will come to the car when it's your turn and they'll ask you to do the turn signals. You signal left, signal right, you blow the horn, you press and release the brake. They're checking to make sure your brake lights are working, your turn signal lights are working, your horn's working. They're going to be on the outside of the car checking all of these things. They're going to ask, if you're parked facing uphill, what direction do you turn the steering wheel? The answer is left, away from the curb. Then they'll say, what else do? You put the car in park, you pull up the parking brake, emergency brake, handbrake, whatever you call it, and you turn off the ignition. Again, you turn left away from the curb, put the car in park, pull up the parking brake, turn off the ignition. So the examiner is also going to ask you to turn your steering wheel all the way to the left. Let me demonstrate. Turn all the way to the left. They're checking your left front tire. Turn all the way to the right. They're checking your right front tire. Once you're done checking the tire, you make sure you straighten the wheel. So you turn once, you see cyan once, all the way around again until you see cyan twice. That would be cyan, Toyota, Nissan, Honda, Chevy, whatever, Ford, whatever your car is. You should see this logo and this big wide open space on top 2 times. Okay? Alright? Then the examiner will come into the car and they'll give you the little speech. We're gonna tell you exactly what to do. We're not gonna try to trick you. There are no tricks in the test. Just please try to listen and follow instruction. That's the basic speech that you will get. They're not gonna try to trick you. There are no tricks. Just listen and try to follow instruction. Okay? So now they're gonna tell you to reverse and go to the right. So we're backing out. You're not allowed to use your camera or the mirrors, right? So you're gonna look behind like this and you're gonna reverse. You're gonna reverse until your mirror, the side mirror there, is past the end of the parking lot line, like that. You see? The mirror is past the end of the line. You're gonna stop about there. You're going to turn your steering wheel all the way to the left. Because you're trying to go right, so you have to reverse to the left, right? Then you're gonna press the gas gently and you're gonna look behind you as you reverse. You're gonna look behind and reverse. When you get to about here, you're gonna put the car back in drive. You're gonna go to the stop sign right here. I'm not gonna show you the stop sign because it's right in front of the DMV. and then we're going to make a left turn. So you come to the stop sign, you come to a complete stop, you count 1, 2, 3, you look left, you look right. If it's clear, then you will go ahead and make your left turn. You only make a left turn if it's actually completely clear. You don't pull out in front of traffic, right? Then they're going to tell you to make a left turn. So you're going to make a left turn and stay close to your right side. And then we're going to come to this stop sign here. Again, we're going to stop. Every time they tell you to turn, left or right, make sure you do your turn signal. Always do the signal, right? Now we're gonna stop there, look both ways, make sure it's clear, and then go to the next stop sign. Stop here. And again, you're going to look to the right, make sure it's clear. You're gonna look to the left, make sure it's clear. And then you're gonna go and make your left turn. So you go to the right lane because they're gonna make you turn right at the stop sign. So you're gonna signal to the left, signal to the right, my bad. Signal right, come to a complete stop here, and then we're going to turn right. And again, you have to stay in the right lane. You're not allowed to go over into the left lane at no point during the test, right? So we're gonna come here, we're gonna make a right turn. Here, if you turn too quick and your back wheel climb the curb, you're in trouble. So you gotta make sure your mirror is past the curb like that before you turn, you get me? Make sure the mirror is past the curb before you turn, so that way you can avoid hitting the curb with your back wheel. So they're going to tell you to stop about here and speed up to 20 and do a sudden stop. So we're going to do that. So speed up to 20 miles per hour and stop. Sudden stop, just like that. Okay? And then they're going to tell you to reverse in a straight line. So we're going to go straight back, looking behind the whole time. And the idea is to roll straight back on the right side of this yellow line. You gotta make sure you don't cross that yellow line and you don't end up in the parking space. So you gotta make sure you're looking back and you stay on the right side of the yellow line, okay? Just like that. Then you're gonna stop here, and then they're going to tell you to do the 3-point turn. So again, you have to be on the right side. You're gonna do the 3-point turn. So you're gonna turn all the way to the left. You're gonna go and you're going to stop before you cross that white line right there. Put the car back in reverse. Turn the steering wheel all the way to the right. Look over your left shoulder and you're gonna reverse. And this time you're gonna reverse until your mirror is past this middle line right here. See, when the mirror is past that yellow line, like that, then you know you're good. Put the car back in drive, signal left again, and you turn the wheel all the way to the left, and you pull up and you come to the stop sign here, and you're gonna make a left turn. So you signal left. Come to a complete stop. 1, 2, 3, look both ways, look that way, make sure there are no cars coming, and then you're gonna make a left turn. Now you're gonna come to the right lane here, and then they're gonna tell you to make a left. So you make a quick left turn. So it's the first left turn you can make once you come from the 3-point turn. So we're gonna make a left turn into the right lane, and now we're gonna park in between these cones. So you gotta come down here, close to the right side. Closer to the right side is always better, right? We're gonna park here in between these 4 cones. Now, in any ordinary car, I would tell you to line up your mirror with the line. Line up your mirror with the 2 cones on the left side. In this car, because it's super short, I'm in a Scion IQ. It's a very small car. So you line up the steering wheel. You see what I'm saying? You line up the steering wheel with the first set of cones. The cones on the left side of the parking space. You signal left, you turn all the way to the left, and you roll slowly into the space. As you get to the middle of the space, as you can see, you straighten the steering wheel and you roll straight in. Just like that. Perfect. See? You turn the wheel, you line up your mirror with the cones on the left side of the parking space. You turn all the way to the left. You roll into the space until you get to the middle of the parking space. Straighten the steering wheel and roll straight in. It's like in this case, it's a Scion. So when your car is straight, it should say whatever car you have, a Toyota, Chevy, Nissan, Honda, whatever. It should say it like that. In other words, 2 times from extreme left, 2 times from extreme right. You should see this. Now we're going to reverse and we're going to continue with the test. So you're rolling out of the parking space and you're going to roll straight back until your mirror is past this cone. When the mirror is past the cone like that, you're going to stop and turn the wheel. They're going to say reverse and go to the left. So when you pass the cone, you're going to turn the steering wheel all the way to the right and press very gently on the gas. Again, they say go to the left, so you have to reverse to the right in order for the car to go forward to the left. Okay, now we're gonna go to the stop sign here and we're going to make a left turn. So signal left, and every time they say turn, you make sure you signal. If you don't signal, you will get 4 negative points for each one, so make sure you signal every time. Go into your right lane and you're going to come to the stop sign here and you're going to come to a complete stop. Now, sometimes they'll make you make a left turn here and then make a right turn to go to the DMV. This time I'm just going to go straight across. I've seen them do this multiple times, right? So you just go straight across and then you come down here and you're going to park on the left side. Okay, so we're gonna signal left, come up again, line up the mirror or the steering wheel with the line, turn all the way to the left and roll into the parking space. Straighten the wheel, pull straight in. Again, that parking technique work every single time. Okay, all right, so I want you guys, like I said, I want you guys to help me to build the channel. The channel has 19,600 subscribers. So it is growing. It is growing slow, but I want you guys to continue to help me to grow. I want to give thanks to all the people that supports the channel. Just continue to support the channel. And I'm gonna beg you guys for some strength on my other channels. So I have a music channel for all the people that are interested in reggae music, dancehall music. Go check out my other channel. That channel is called Sequence Sound System, to be exact, right? So if you go to YouTube and search for Sequence Sound System, you will see my channel. Please subscribe to that channel. And my other channel is a car channel. If you're a car enthusiast, if you like custom cars, car shows, whatever, look for my other channel that's called Exotic Car Culture. So that's Exotic Car Culture and Sequence Sound. Alright, please look for those channels and give me some support. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.